Elon Musk believes that AI will ultimately take over all jobs. Yes, in an interview with CNN, Elon Musk shared an intriguing perspective about AI taking over all the jobs. He said, "If you want to do a job that's kinda like a hobby, you can do a job," and he further added, "But otherwise AI and the robots will provide any goods and services that you want." Earlier, Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, discussed about how AI could take your jobs. Imagine having both Sam Altman and Elon Musk talk about AI takeover in a such short span of time. That has to be something. I also made a separate video on this and you can check it out on my channel if you wish to. Moving on, Elon Musk took a moment to discuss the lightning-fast progress of AI lately. He pointed out how in just a short span of time AI has made leaps and bounds, leaving regulators, businesses, and even regular folks scrambling to catch up and figure out the best ways to handle this newfound power responsibly. While this might sound scary at first, Musk doesn't see it as a bad thing. Stay tuned as we talk about what Musk fears the most. But before coming on to that, I would also like to share that in January, CNN reported on a study conducted by researchers at MIT's Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Lab. The findings revealed a slower than expected adoption of AI in workplaces, contrary to initial fears. Moreover, the report highlighted that certain job roles previously deemed susceptible to automation were not considered economically viable for employers to automate at that particular juncture. So what does it prove? Is it safe to say that AI won't be taking over the jobs or the world as a matter of fact? I think Elon Musk answers it perfectly. He talks about AI technology being his biggest fear, but also states what is his biggest hope. We'll come to that in a bit. Yes, he specifically points out, does your life have meaning? So he brought up this cool book which is written by Ian Banks called the Culture book series. It's all about this utopian society powered by super advanced tech. Musk thinks it's the real deal when it comes to imagining how AI might shape our future. He wondered if people could be happy without jobs if machines could do everything better. He asked if life would still matter. However, he also shared a hopeful idea. Despite the rise of machines, he suggested that humans could still have a role to play. In a serious tone, he cautioned parents about the risks of allowing their children unrestricted access to technology. He strongly recommended that parents regulate the amount of time their kids spend on social media platforms. Speaking of using this technology responsibly, I also made a separate video on how OpenAI has decided to let users generate adult content responsibly. Check it out on my channel. But what could be his biggest hope, as he mentioned earlier? Any guesses?
I guess my biggest hope, well, I guess I could give you my biggest hope in one word, which would be Mars. That's going to be obvious.
Yes, as we all know, he intends to send people to Mars probably within 10 years, maybe even 7 to 8. We don't know yet if this project will fix problems we are facing, but it's definitely a gutsy move toward checking out and maybe even living on a different planet. Imagine if we can make it work. It might help with all sorts of problems back here on Earth and push human society into new territories. In the end, adding that those who really know their stuff about jobs and stuff, they say that gigs where you've got to be great with people like counselors, artists and teachers won't be replaced by robots anytime soon.